Right, welcome back. And to the Greater Cairo, and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has cast his ballot on Saturday at the Martyrs Mustafa Yusri Abu Amira school in Heliopolis district in Cairo governorate in the second phase of the parliamentary elections, which is held today and tomorrow, in addition of a number of ministers and state officials who voted in different polling stations. His Holiness Pope Tawadros, the second Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of the Holy Apostolic See of St. Mark, also cast his vote in Cairo's Waili neighborhood. Ministers of Trade and Industry, Higher Education and Scientific Research and Environment also cast their own ballots. We have with us Basma Taha from one of the most densely populated areas in the Greater Cairo. Basma, Shoubra, from Shoubra, tell me all about the process, the ongoing process, and let me know the details of the voting process since the early morning up till now.
A very good day to you, Mana. As we know, today is the the first day of the 2020 parliamentary elections, second phase. I'm now, as you said, in Shoubra, and the voting started today at exactly 9 a.m. So far, everything is going smoothly. Everything is well organized. As we know, the voting is held under full judicial supervision. All segments of society and different age brackets, they are all keen to come and cast their votes, believing that their voices will count, and that believing that their decisions will lead to a better and a flourishing future in the country. The most beautiful scene that attracted the attention is the attendance of the elderly who came today leaning on walking sticks to cast their votes. When I talked to them, they told me that they came today for the sake of their children and also for the sake of their grandchildren. Also, Cairo governorate is taking a number of measures in order to avoid the spread of COVID-19 coronavirus. For instance, wearing masks is obligatory, abiding by the social distance is obligatory inside the voting stations. Also, all the voting stations, all the committees, all the subcommittees, they are all sterilized, and they will be sterilized once again after the end of the first day of voting. Also, heavy and tight security measures are taken in order to secure the voting stations as well as the vital institutions and also the surrounding areas. The governor of Cairo, General Khalid Abdel said that there is a control room at the headquarters of Cairo governorate in order to follow up the latest developments concerning the voting process. He also said that there is coordination between Cairo governorate as well as all the concerned ministries and bodies in order to facilitate everything to the citizens. He also called upon all the citizens of Cairo to go and cast their votes, saying that it is a national duty, and also saying that citizens have to have a voice. Also, there are heavy measures taken, and also a mode of festivity is dominating the whole scene here in Shoubra. So far, the whole scene, Mona, reflects a very beautiful and also a very civilized image of Egypt to the entire world. Mona?
Basma, we're speaking about a very densely populated area. We're speaking about Shoubra, Sahel, and the around areas. And how far do you see the precautionary measures that is taking place in all the polling stations in order to help or facilitate for people their voting process and avert any kind of spread of the coronavirus among those voters? This is from one side. And how do people realize how important is the voting process for them?
As I said, Mona, indeed, Cairo governorate is taking a number of strict measures in order to avoid the spread of COVID-19. Wearing masks is obligatory while casting votes. Also, there is coordination between Cairo governorate as well as the Ministry of Health in order to provide all the necessary requirements concerning coronavirus, COVID-19. Also, people realize the importance of wearing masks. Yeah, they are all wearing masks while casting their votes, and they are also abiding by the measures and rules set by the voting stations here. Also, there are masks inside the voting stations for all who are not wearing them.
Yes, I also asked you about how did you get in contact with people, what were their opinion, why do they want to participate, why despite the spread of the coronavirus or this pandemic that is a global threat, they are coming to cast their own voices. And I really need to know which exactly segment is showing up till this minute more.
Mona, I can't hear you well, but as far as I can guess, you are asking about the segments of society you are sharing today. Different segments of society and different age brackets. Also, different women have always been making history, and they have been always playing a great and vital role in the society. They are coming today along with their children, believing that their voices will count. They also came out of love for the country. They also are accompanied by their families, and also when I talked to them, they told me that they came today because they believe that it is a national duty for them. They are full of will and determination to cast their votes, believing that their voices will make a difference in the country.
Right, Basma, Taha from Shoubra, we thank you so much for the details you gave us from Shoubra here and from this very densely populated area. I guess we'll be speaking to you later on in the day. And I guess that brings us to the end of this coverage and waiting for the panorama news. Many thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more coverages coming up during the upcoming hours.